Welcome to lesson 2 of Mpesa API's integration. My name is Residency Sabra MW. I'll take you through this lesson, and if you have not watched lesson 1, you need to watch it because we are using the Mpesa API's integration package that we installed in lesson 1. So we are going to proceed from there, and let me take you back to where we are now. Where we are here, the Mpesa API integration simplified package, which we already installed in lesson 1. So locate lesson 1 and go through it until you are here in this step. So this is lesson 2. Pay attention. We are going now to start implementing Mpesa API integration using this package, which makes it very easy, unlike having to have code to do what you can do using this API, which can be used by non-programmers with minor or limited programming and webmaster skills. So let's start. So we go to Mpesa integration. You need to go to developer safaricom.co.k. This is where we are going to get most of the information that we need to integrate Mpesa with. So let's start with the first one, which is C2B, as promised in the introductory lesson. So C2B is where we are. You find that we have two parts of C2B, which one is C2B register URLs and C2B simulate transaction. So we are going to start in this lesson. We are going to deal with C2B register URLs. Let me begin. There are requirements that you need at this step. You notice that you aren't integrating with Mpesa API. So integrating a pay bill to be used by customers to pay you, to pay your business. That is C2B, customer to business. They will be paying you on your website or mobile app for your goods and services. So you need a pay bill number. This is what you need to do to get a pay bill number. You go to any Safaricom shop and apply. They will give you an application form whereby you will apply for a pay bill number. They will ask you for a KRA PIN, a copy of your ID, your national ID, identity card. They will ask you for a copy of your business or company certificate to apply for your pay bill. So you need to go to a Safaricom shop and they will give you that. When you are applying let's go back. When you are applying for a C2B pay bill, you need to take C2B pay bill because there are other types of pay bills. Because we are going to use that pay bill to integrate the C2B API, you need to tick. In the form, there is somewhere where you tick C2B. So I have to stress that it won't work if you don't do that. It won't work for C2B Mpesa API integration if you don't tick that part. So be sure to tick that part when you are applying for the pay bill number. So we are going to proceed. So suppose you have, it will take around 2, 3, 4 days, 1 week. Sometimes it delay, but just make sure that you have a good contact there so that they will process your pay bill in a haste. So let's proceed. So I imagine I'm not going to talk about sandbox. Sandbox is when you want to just test. I'm going to teach you on how to integrate live production mode of C2B API. So let's proceed. So you need, in this lesson, you need a pay bill. So I'm assuming that you already have a pay bill number. Um, Once you get the pay bill number, you need to apply to Mpesa Corporate or Mpesa Business via email. Email Mpesa Business at safaricom.co.ke to get an Mpesa portal account. So they will create you an account. They will ask for a letter that you need to have it with your company or business name's letterhead. Uh, then you apply. Then you attach the necessary certificates, copies of ID, KRA, business certificate, and they will tell you what they need through email and business. Then they will create for you that Mpesa account, which you need now to access. That is beyond the scope of this video. So I suppose you have done all that. So we are going now to integrate. Uh, Register URL. To register URLs, we have already. You have to know that we have a package, right? So it makes everything easy. You don't need to understand a lot of code, which is complicated. It's documented here. You'll find a lot of stories about it. API documentation, all this, understanding this. This has already been done for you uh, through the Mpesa package, API decoration package that I showed you, and which you must have installed in your server by now, so that you go through this step easy. So you need an account here. So on the developer.safaricom.co.ke. So if you have no account, you need to register an account. It's very simple. Just register. It's very simple. Online. Then once you are done, you need to log in. So let me log in with mine. I already have an account. You need to have an account here. So there are some intentions that we need to pick from this account. Now these are my apps for the sandbox. The testing. These are just account for testing. Even I have live ones. I'll tell you how to make them live. To go live. I'll show you. So I won't show you my production ones, my production apps, but I'll tell you how to go live. So every app will have the product. Yeah. It will have a status approved or pending, the products that are activated. So for C2B here, it will be C2B. The API product will be C2B. Then it will have a keys. There will be a consumer key and a consumer secret. Then the key, when the key was issued and it expires, there is no expiry. So expires never. Every app, whether sandbox or where a live, will have that those details which we need. So I hope you have your pay bill number. So you go, and I want you to create a production one. So you click go live, right? I want you to go live. I'm not going to demonstrate with sandbox. That one is nothing will go through. As in, it's not the way to receive money in real money on your website. You have to go live. So I'm going direct to live. It is the same. It is the same. Only that it is the same as sandbox. Only that the live mode is the one that will actually enable you to receive money for your goods and services to your website or mobile app. So the first step when you're going live is to upload test cases. Luckily, fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, Safaricom will tell you to upload some test cases. So I suggest you that they don't validate this. So you just download these test cases. Uh, download. See, I already have these test cases. Then you upload back.